What's up? What's up? What's good? Welcome to Clarence Sports Talkative Jones. Want to thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Presented by Player Progression Goals, playprogressgo.com. Thank you. I appreciate your support. I hope all is well. Hope all is good. Hope you're having a great summer, by the way. Okay, summertime is rolling. It's getting hot outside, and we planning our vacations and exploring the world and having fun. I hope that's going great for you. All right. So today I'm hitting on a very important topic that don't get discussed a lot. Not saying it gets overlooked, but it doesn't get discussed a lot, and that's gaming awareness, video gaming awareness. Summertime, I'm a sports fan. You a sports fan? A lot of these sports games are coming out pretty much in the summertime. You name it, from 2K to Madden, EA College football. I mean, it's so much. We got the soccer. I mean, so it's a lot of fun things, and these things get us excited. What I'm saying, we've been playing games all our life, and we're excited to get the new copy each and every time there's a new cycle, right? But I want to hit on the game awareness. Okay. Um, Let me dive into video game awareness and what it could do. Um, and this is not only just for the young kids. This is for kids, minors, young adults, older adults like myself. We can all find ourselves if we're not watching out and being cautious of the awareness. We can find ourselves in a deep, deep situation when it comes to video gaming. All right. We can get a video game addiction. Some may say, what's a video game addiction? Never heard of it. I've heard of drug addiction before. I've heard of alcohol addiction, smoking addiction or whatever like that. But you may have never heard of video gaming addiction. Okay. And that's basically, what it's about. It's this topic here is about video game awareness, video game addiction. And it's important to learn to control the game, not let the game control you, meaning the video game. Control the video game. Don't let the video game control you. All right. Let's get into it. This is basically, you know, this can come through just side by side. You at home playing by yourself, or you and your friends, like I say, side by side playing the game. You can find yourself getting addicted from this type of stuff. If you're online, playing internet, online, you can also develop a video gaming addiction. And this video game addiction, I wrote it down for us. It's a behavioral addiction, okay, involving problems that affects the human mental, physical health. You know what I mean? This stuff interrupts the ability to function in life. If we don't control it, we don't watch out for these type of awareness, we can find our mental health, our physical health. This could be interrupting our daily function of life, and this is like some real talk here. This interrupts the ability to do anything but gaming. All you see is gaming, 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 gaming. That's all. You wake up gaming, throughout the day gaming, you go to sleep gaming, you wake up, do it again, all over again. Okay. And these aspects of addiction can lead to like financial situations as far as your struggles. You can find yourself putting your wants before your needs. Okay, that's what this addiction can do. This video gaming addiction, you can find yourself putting your wants before your needs. Anytime we do that in life, more than likely it's not going to come out good for us. The outcome is going to be very, very bad. We're going to end up losing out or missing something or be in some trouble, have some type of whatever building got paid, eviction notice. I mean, this is what this stuff can do. I've read articles, I've talked to some people that I'm not going to mention on air that went through this. And I told them, man, like I'm going to definitely, branch out and do an episode on this because this is something we all got to be cautious for. I mean, whether you're a gamer or not, you may have kids that play games. You may have nieces, nephews, your uncle, your brother, your mom, your dad, whoever. You may have some people that play games. You know what I mean? And they want to be the best, and that's all they do is game, game, game. Okay. Things like virtual currency. Okay, that's another thing I believe that could really drive you to a financial struggle. It can put a financial strain. It could put a financial strain on your daily life of living. This virtual currency ain't no joke. I don't know when virtual currency actually came out. They call it VC for short, but I don't know exactly when it came out. But I remember knowing about it, finding out about it when I think when I played 2K. I think when I played NBA 2K, I want to say it might have been 13 or 14. But before then, I never know what virtual currency was. And you can earn virtual currency through gaming, like actually playing the game, upgrading levels, knocking down things that you're supposed to do to get to the top or get to the next level. Or you can come out your own pocket, like your real money in real life. You can swipe your card on the Xbox store, on the PS store, PlayStation store, Xbox store, buy some virtual currency, and this stuff can keep ringing and ringing and ringing in your mind. You keep paying, you're addicted to it. You can't do nothing else but game. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, your life living, you putting your wants before your needs, your mental and physical health is not where it needs to be. This is very important to keep in mind as we excited to play these games and buy these games, and be the best and become great at what we're doing. We got to keep this in mind on what's most important. Okay. You putting real money into this. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about real money into this virtual currency stuff to be the best. Because when you're playing the game, you don't get as much VC as you would far as you putting up your own money, meaning swiping your own card or putting your uh, credit card information into the Xbox store or PlayStation store. So, and then like I said, this can really be addictive. Believe it or not, this may sound crazy. Like, man, what the hell are you talking about? This is real right here. Okay. And improving and becoming the best at, like I say, like you just want to improve and be the best. So that's why you're doing this type of stuff. You're buying the VC, you constantly up all night. I've heard people made, statements about they ain't got no sleep in days. They've been grinding, they didn't wash, they didn't eat, they room smell like this. I mean, I don't take it as a joke. When I hear people say that, I get it. They trying to joke, but I'm hoping that they are joking and they not serious. I'm hoping that they just, trying to make some type of metaphor or being sarcastic. But I'm pretty sure there's some people in real life that's actually doing that. You know what I'm saying? They not getting sleep. They up all night grinding. They not going to work. They're not doing the normal duties that they would do. This stuff can mess up your brain. You know what I'm saying? You may see a popular YouTube streamer and you may want to be like a YouTube streamer, or you may want to be a YouTube streamer, a content creator, YouTuber. You may want to get those lots of followers and show people how great you are at the game. And all that is fun, because I follow a lot of YouTube content creators, streamers that do a great job. You know what I mean? And you can, also, do a great job just like them or just like your favorite content creator on YouTube. But you got to be cautious on what this stuff can do to you. And again, this is not just for kids, this is for kids, young adults, minors, adults. We all play games. We all play on the PlayStation and the Xbox. So that's, what I mean? Don't highlight this as, kids can easily get addicted. Not me, I'm an adult. Yes, you could. You can get addicted as well. You know what I mean? But like I say, the content creator, the subscribers, you want all that. You want it, you feel like you deserve it. And like I say, but when you're doing all that, what goes up as well, as far as circling through your mind, your heart racing, the anxiety. The new game about to come out. You want to be the first to show people what you accomplished on the game. You want to be the first to get rank. You want to be the first to get a shout out from the gamers, whether it's on social media or you want to get invited to some type of event day or some type of community day. So you doing whatever, and that's anxiety. I got to get this new game. I got to get that. I got to do that. What about you? You got to take care of yourself. Make sure you're good. Make sure you're straight financial first. Whether you're staying with somebody or you got your own place, you want to make sure you can maintain yourself, your daily being, as far as working, what I'm saying, putting in school or whatever you're doing. Normally, you want to keep that going as well. It's okay to, have that anxiety going, but you want to be able to control that anxiety at the same time. Don't let it control you, and that's all, what I'm saying, is what really important. Now, what's crazy is what can also, go from anxiety to even more anxiety or finding yourself digging deep financially is a lot of these games in the price. And like I say, it's the summertime, a lot of these new games coming out. We got Madden, college football, 2K, soccer, all that, and other sports games and not other sports games. We got Call of Duty and just, Grand Theft Auto. Like there's a lot of games that, that go along with this topic today. But I want to highlight a game that I've been playing 2K since 2K1, Sega Dreamcast, Allen Iverson on the cover. And I've been playing ever since then. Being loyal, buying it every year, playing it. But they just dropped some news on, was it 2 days ago, 3 days ago, on their new gaming, their pricing, their packaging, what comes with what. And something got to my nerve and my attention. Like, you know what? This could also lead to a video game addiction. And we're talking this the package that they got, what they call the Leave No Doubt edition for $149.99 plus tax. Okay, we talking the NBA 2K26 Leave No Doubt edition, $149.99 plus tax. That's crazy. And what's killing this market here, as far as getting people's addiction going and going into further deep and worse, is it's just over requirements. Hey, you pay me $149, you can get all of this, you can get all of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's over requirements that's going on. I think that's ridiculous to charge that much for a video game. $149 plus tax. We don't even know how much it's gonna be plus tax. Maybe round off to 153, 154, 152. I don't know. But I know it's not just gonna be $149.99. You know what I'm saying? You got parents out here working hard, they're trying to keep their kids happy, the kids making good grades, but you raising the price like that, that's crazy. you know and there's so much things that come with the over requirements. Like I say, these games require you to stay locked into your video game by any means necessary. And I get it, some of these games do come with warnings. Oh, Clarence, well, they have warnings, bro. People need to read, bro. People ain't reading the game warning. The game tell you this, bro. The game tell you that. When you cut the game on, this is what they tell you. I get all that, I understand. Okay, but still, even though it's right there, because some of these games highlight it, some of them don't, but I think a lot of them will be highlighting it now that wasn't, because of lawsuits going on and addiction going on. Someone's doing it, but a lot of them are going to be further than, like, to an extent. They're going to be doing it even more. And like I said, staying in the over requirements, you got things going on like events. You got to be tuned in on Saturday or Sunday or Friday, Thursday or Wednesday. You got to be tuned in. You got team reps going on. You got like I said, contests, tournaments. The winner gets this, the winner gets that, the winner get to fly out to such and such and meet such and such. It's so much going on, over requirements. And they making this. The developers, it's just out of control. These game mechanics, the engagement that they require you to do can come off as manipulative. It can come off as addictive. You know what I'm saying? These game mechanics, they require you to be locked into these events. Don't miss this tournament. And you're not thinking about nothing else but making that event, but making that tournament, but making that contest, because you feel you're the best on the game. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you out there playing physical. You just playing the game and you've been putting in time and work, and you feel like, man, I got this. We get a trip to what? I win a $25,000. What? It ain't nothing to get on the game. And like I said, that's where the addiction can come in there, and you're constantly trying to reach that next level. We gotta keep that in mind. That's the problem. We're letting the game control us, whether we want to admit it or not. We're letting the game control us because we're doing things that we normally wouldn't do. I've heard people say they spent stacks of dollars on video games. I'm talking thousands of dollars on virtual currency, on creating different whatever for content. They spend a lot of money and they're not getting the money back that they paid for the game. You know what I'm saying? They kicking out cash for all these levels that the game is requiring. You know what I mean? And they not getting that money back. But what I think is crazy to me is the over requirements. You expect me to join affiliation, join me, expect me to make this tournament. Well, I'll take that back. You're not expecting me to do it, but if I don't do it, I won't be considered one of the best. I won't be considered as someone that's like, top rank. Everybody know who I am. I won this contest. I won this tournament. And that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like I say, and this how addiction plays. This is where lawsuits come in at. And speaking of lawsuits, video game lawsuits. That's something that I didn't know exists. I've been doing a lot of reading last night, a lot of homeworking, and I found out like, wow, this is real. This is really real. We're talking video game lawsuit. Developers, game developers, like I said, they're using that manipulative, addictive, game mechanics to the max. They're expecting you to, be tuned into the max. They need your engagement. They want your engagement. They want your in-game spending. They want you to keep spending that money, buying that VC. You got to be the best that you can be. Forget rent, forget college, forget that mom told you to do the chores, forget that dad told you to go out and get a job today. You just so addicted because you feel like this could be your job. You feel like you can be that gamer, you can be that YouTube streamer, and everybody knows your name, and you traveling the world. And ain't nothing wrong with dreaming big, but you gotta be able to control that. You can't let it control you. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Mental health at risk, your physical health at risk, your financial life living budget is at risk. You have no budget. You're in debt. You paid a lot of money towards these games, and most of them only yearly cycle around. You know what I'm saying? Rent, bills, etc. All that don't matter. It just don't, because you're so locked in. I got this. I can win this. Ain't nobody beating me. Ain't nobody touching me on the, you know what I mean? Ain't nobody beat me on the game sticks. I got this. I'm the best at it. Don't let it control you, is all I'm saying. I'm a fan of games. I love gaming. You know what I mean? I played nothing but sports games. I used to play like 007 back in the days, Super Mario Brothers. But as I got older, I'm addicted to sports. I love sports. I control it though. I play nothing but sports games. I play MLB The Show. I play NBA 2K. I play Madden. I play NCAA football college or college football, all the soccer games, FIFA. I play those things. You know what I'm saying? But what I also do is I control it. I have solutions on how I'm going to play the game. I have schedule set. And this is what we're talking about, solutions. To every problem, we got to have a solution. And for the video gaming addictive people, or if you feel like you can find yourself coming into this addictive world, because I've been almost there. You know what I mean? Every time I play 2K, I see tournaments going on across my screen. I'm on social media and I see everybody getting ready for the tournament, getting ready for some type of contest. Everybody got the Discord going on, and there's some type of, rec center tournament. And I'm like, damn, I want to get into this. I love it. I love basketball. I love hoops. I want to do this. You know what I'm saying? But I have more important things to do. Life. You know what I'm saying? Making sure I got an income coming in. Employment is very important. Being a husband is very important. You know what I mean? Getting outside of your house and just feeling the fresh breeze and getting out in the community. Those things are so important. You know what I mean? I don't want to miss work or miss being out in the community, or just getting some fresh air. Taking some time out to focus on my education. Like, all those things matter. You know what I mean? And if you don't think of these things, you're going to find yourself being addicted, to these video gaming, and it's going to be controlling you. So these are problems that I'm talking about. Solution. How I do, I just try my best to manage how I play the game. I used to make a schedule. I put in my phone on Monday, I'm going to play MLB The Show. Tuesday, I'm going to play NBA 2K. Wednesday, I'm going to play Madden. Thursday, I'm going to play college football. Friday, I'm going to play soccer. I used to do that, but then again, I just stopped doing that. A lot of time I just, I look at what I'm doing, whether it's work, education, with my wife, out in the community, whatever I'm doing, getting grocery, whatever I'm doing, I see, okay, what time it is. Do I got enough time to do this? Can I play a quick game of MLB The Show? Can I play a quick game of NBA 2K? Can I play a game of Madden real quick for like maybe 2 games? Like, I just constantly think and see how could I make time for the game. And honestly, to tell you the truth, ladies and gentlemen, I haven't played the game since, as far as my PlayStation 5, I haven't played that since, might have been probably a month now, because I just been so damn busy. I got this podcast going on. I'm a blogger as well, right? And like I said, there's just pressure constantly that you're gonna want to be part of these things, because you want to make sure you get your money worth. You want to, you're a gamer. I consider myself a gamer, but I'm not a gamer like my favorite YouTubers or people that I watch. these people are dedicated to this. This is their job, and they do a great job at it. They control the game. They don't let the game control them. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, anxiety be kicking in. I want to be in, in these tournaments. I don't want to miss nothing that's going on gaming wise. Hey, a 3-on-3 tournament, a 5-on-5 tournament. You know what I mean? When it gets this, when it get that, when it get this much VC, when it get this prize, when it get to fly to Miami, whatever. I want to be a part of that. But I'm like, jeez, I ain't got time. You know what I mean? And that's where the anxiety kick in. I just got word last night from a source, not sure whether it's true or not, but from an anonymous source that the PS6 is coming out in 2027. Okay, I don't know how true it is or not, but damn, hell, the PS5 just dropped in what? Was it 2019, 2020? And now there's a rumor, saying no truth, no confirmed yet, but there's a rumor circulating that the PS6 is dropping in 2027. That's gonna be more anxiety. You're gonna take the money that you're making instead of buying a car, or buying a house, or putting up for your kids' fun, or college fun, or just whatever you may want to do. And like instead of saving it, you're gonna find yourself like, this PS6 is how much? I got that. I'm gonna be the first one to get it. I'm gonna put it on my YouTube channel. Everybody gonna follow me. Everybody gonna like me. Like, you see how this addictive is formed? It's crazy, ladies and gentlemen. It's crazy, but that's how I try my best to manage it and make sure I'm not being sink into that addictive, and I'm always constantly on. But like I said, don't get me wrong. Every day I don't play the game, I feel like I'm missing out. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna be on this podcast telling you, hey, avoid the game and all that. No, I love video gaming. I love PlayStation. Okay. And I'm pretty sure if you're on the Xbox, you love Xbox. I love PlayStation. I love just taking time on my day to get, what I'm saying, to focus on my thing that gets me a peace of mind. And what I'm saying? So any day I don't play it, I feel bad. Like, damn, I pay all this money. But then again, life happens. You know what I'm saying? More important things is going on. I can't just take out an hour or 2 hour a day. Some may say, man, Clarence, you're a casual gamer. You might be right. I may be a casual gamer. You know what I'm saying? I would love to be more than a casual gamer. But right now, it's just the time. You know what I'm saying? I wish I can sit back and put in 4, 5, 6 hours a day just gaming. But what about the stuff around me that's more important? Bills, rent. You know what I'm saying? Spending time, applying yourself, looking for more opportunities in the job market, promotions. You know what I'm saying? You got a website to run. You got so many things to do around you. So, and like I say, all praises to anyone that can afford game time. Do you? But like I said, just don't let it control you. Don't let these video games control you. Don't find yourself in a lawsuit, because there's a lot of lawsuits that's going on with video gaming. And a lot of times it's something wasn't posted, or most times something could be posted. Maybe they didn't saw it. Do it mean call them a dumbass? No, they just didn't see the warning. You know what I mean? There's so many things that can happen when we're finding ourselves glued to this gaming, and I gotta spend that money. You know what I'm saying? It's important. I gotta be the best. I gotta be the best. Gotta let it be relaxed. You gotta control it. Don't let it control you. Okay, and that's my word. Just like I said, I know we all excited. Like I said, the Madden coming out next month. The college football is already out. 2K is dropping. Well, hell, soccer coming out. I mean, there's so many other games, I'm sure. Call of Duty, like I said, Grand Theft, many other games, what I mean, that you're excited for, and you're pumped and you're ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're ready to make your first scream, or, millions of, if you already been making screams, you're ready to get more millions of followers. And like I said, I get it. Gaming is fun. I love gaming. You know what I mean? I just think it needs to be controlled. But like I said, I love gaming. I really do. Like I said, days I don't play, believe it or not, I'll be like, damn. Like sometimes I'll turn on the PlayStation. They be like, you haven't played, it'd be like last played in a month. I'm like, what? You know what I mean? Then you got these subscriptions going on. You got to pay money to keep to play online. In the PlayStation store. It's so much anxiety and pressure around us, and like we gotta do a better job at reading. We got to make sure we're reading. Like, when we turn these games on and read these manuals, let's make sure we actually get to understand it. Let's just not scroll down real quick and hit X or hit whatever button on Xbox you got to hit to get to the game. Because I ain't gonna lie, I've done that in the past. I ain't gonna lie. I get a game, a new game. I'm excited. I'm thinking about it all year round. It's finally here. It's in my hands. I got it in my my PlayStation 5, and I'm about to roll. So I'm hitting whatever. Oh, I ain't reading that. I'm just ready to play a game. So I'm on both sides in this, okay? But please, ladies and gentlemen, youth, kids, young adults, let's do a better job at controlling the game. Don't let the game control us. Let's make sure we put in our mental, our physical, our finances, our responsibilities, our job, our education, our kids, our husband, our wives, our family. Let's make sure we putting that first. Okay, put that first. Put them people first. Put those duties first before we get too wrapped up in that video gaming, because this stuff can rip your pockets, rip your mental, your physical. How you not want to do anything but straight game? You don't want to wash. You spending thousands of dollars every single week because you're trying to be the best. No, no, no. Be the best at being the best of you. Be the best that you can be. Okay. Don't let this game control you. All right. Yo, I'm on PlayStation 5. My game tag. If anybody want to send me a follow, you can type in Sports Radio Coach, all capital letters, all lowercase. I don't know how it works, but just type in Sports Radio Coach, and you'll be able to see me pop up. I'll add you once I see your request. Okay, Sports Radio Coach, Sports Radio Coach, my game tag for PS5. Holla at your boy. All right, that's all I got. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate your support. PlayProgressGo.com, online workshops, clinics, sessions, camps, basketball, football, speed, agility, quickness. If you're interested in working in sports and you want to take a great course that's going to get you a foot in the door, email me. Email coachjones21 at yahoo.com. Email coachjones21 at yahoo.com. Coachjones21 at yahoo.com. I'm going to send you a link, my referral link that you can type in. You'll get $100 off on the course. Let me know your budget, what you're dealing with, and we'll go from there. Like I said, if you're interested in sports, send me an email, coachjones21 at yahoo.com. Okay. So pass the word down. If you're not a gamer, you just listening today, you're like, oh man, he talking about gaming. Don't do me like that, because I'm sure you got someone in your family, you got a friend, you got a son, you got a daughter, you got somebody you know that just constantly be gaming. Pass it down to them. Let them listen to this. Just make sure they're not letting the gaming control them. Let them have fun. Okay, I want us all to have fun playing these games, because I'm going to have fun. I don't know what I'm going to get you. I don't know if I'm going to get Madden or college football. I may get both. I know for damn sure I'm going to get 2K, but not the one for 149. Hell to the no. Hell to the damn no. I'm not getting that one, but hey, I'm going to be gaming with you. That just makes sure we controlling it. God bless. Have a great one. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. Peace.